Alright, how we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Today we got another Starcraft 2 game, my second commentary. In the top right we've got RcNMoonlight, and in the bottom left we have our Zerg tafkap. Yes, and it appears that I don't have any profile information on the players, so but they're found on replays members, so I think these guys might be pretty good. So anyways, it's a ZVP, and with ZVPs usually you'll see the Zerg player usually expand 3 times, or two times. So I expect to see a hatch here, and I'll expect to see a hatch, no, right over here. This will be the 3rd. And for Protoss, to be safe, usually Protoss will expand out here and create a wall off with a cannon and forgery. Oh yeah, and looks like that's what we're seeing right here. Cool. Moonlight starting the wall off, and over here we've got Overlord Scout. Overlord is positioned to go to oh, where's the Overlord going? Somewhere over here. Probably in a second just to see what's up. Alright, and how many? Oh yeah, gotta learn these shortcuts. So here we go. U is for units. Okay, I'll remember that. 10, 10, 2. So yeah, you can see their drones and probes. There we go. Are even. And what else we got? Spending units, production. So U and D are probably the letters I'll use most. If anyone knows how to use the vision, that would be greatly appreciated, just to see what they see, you know. tafkap. I wonder what he's doing with his drone over here. He might be just waiting, but usually you don't want to just have a drone a drone just not doing anything. So, all right. Yeah, we got our forgery up from Moonlight, and Cap. I'm just gonna call him Cap or tafkap. I could do that. Tafkap and Moonlight. Scouting going on here for Moonlight. Gonna see if he has a second up. Do we have a? Oh yeah, here we go. So we have a spawning pool and 14-14. We're even, about even. Oh, we're a little ahead over here for Moonlight. And we've got the probe coming in for the scout. It's gonna be an east denying of the scout. Oh, he wants his hatchery up. So there we go. He's got his second hatchery, tafkap, and no gas yet. Any gas up here? Not yet. So we're going for looks like to be a macro game, unless yeah, if you see early gas, usually games can end pretty soon if the other player doesn't play right, you know. But as for everything else, it looks to be about standard. Okay, now we got our second base over here for our Protoss, and we got some scouting going on for tafkap. Tafkap, seeing that, how is he going to respond? Well, as a Zerg player, I personally would go for an expand, or I would try to go for some sort of early harassment if I felt my opponent wasn't as good. But I don't know, usually my opponents are good, so or I'm just bad. No. Oh, I love this. Moonlight's just grabbing the Xel'Naga tower, so he gets map vision to see what's going to come his way. Yeah, Zerglings are on their way, so he will know that. Or will he? This is why I need that map vision, or the player vision. There we go. Yeah, there's no player vision, is there? That's so weird, I don't know how to do that. Oh well, whatever, I'll figure it out. And yeah, right now he's just scouting to see if he has any, if Moonlight has placed any pylons anywhere. If Moonlight has done that, like say over here, Moonlight could get really aggressive and possibly deny this expansion, or even just win the game flat out if the Zerg player doesn't spot a pylon placement. So right now, for a Zerg player, I mean, he should probably be grabbing the Xel'Naga towers and just placing them around so that he can scout out for those pylons. But he's keeping them together. I think he's doing that because he's afraid the Protoss might send out a early Zealot, and he just wants to make sure he kills off a zealot or something of the sort. Yeah, because it's usually best to spread them out more. So you might have like one Zergling going this way, another Zergling grabbing the tower, another Zergling coming over here to scout, and then another Zergling coming over here to scout. So that way you got full vision of the map. And then maybe even placing a Zergling here or just right outside the walls so that you can see when you're, or the Protoss if they push out, or even, I guess, you could see if they make a third, but an early third. I don't see early thirds from Protosses as much. Alright, so for probes, Moonlight 26 and tafkap 22. Workers. I'll just say workers, because these aren't probes, these are drones, and these aren't drones, they're probes. Kind of interesting. But they do the same thing, except if you ever see a probe fight a drone, the probes have a little bit of range, it seems, when they hit. I'm not sure if that makes them better than drones, but I don't know. Yeah, you guys could tell me, maybe in the comments below. So, oh yeah, we got our speed going on over here for the Zerg. Oh yeah, we got 2 gases, and yeah, we got 2 gases over here. And usually with that, we'll see roaches are very common for the Zerg player, and then for Protoss has a few different ways they can go. They could go air, they could go Sentry, Stalker. I think that's actually with 2 gas. Sentry, Stalker sounds about right. Robotics, of course. Great for defense as well as offense in late game. And here we go. I like how he's sending his Overlord over here to check to just kind of keep it there, I guess. But I don't know. I think this might be a little over scouted. Maybe he could put these everywhere. I don't know. I'm just kind of picky like that. But yeah, here we go. So a sentry on its way, 2 queens. Oh no, this is already in place. So as you can see, Moonlight has no real army yet. I mean, this is his army right here. These 4 right here. You can start spawning them out. Oh, okay, we got gateway aggression. Just all right. So it's gonna be Sentry, Stalker, I'm guessing, maybe Zealot. If well, he is making a lot of links, so a good counter to, wow, a Nidus Worm. So that's why this Overlord came out here. Okay, we got Nidus Worm drop, ladies and gentlemen, and it is going straight for the main. How is this going to turn out? Well, he's not responding. I'm sure he heard the Nidus fall down, so I wonder if he's at least looking for it. We got upgrades going, but yeah, this is looking really bad for tafkap. This early Nidus Worm pressure. Wow. This could be game breaking right now. Where are we units at? Wow, okay. Units lost tab. What do we do that again? Keep the map going here. Wow, destroying. Slots. Here we go. It's L. Okay. Alright. He looks like Moonlight's countering with probes. But wow, yeah, this is not good for the Protoss player. Lots of stuff going down over there. Lots of probes that are just kind of doing nothing. That's never good. It looks like he has some saturation on his 2nd and 3rd, of course. Wow. You know, I might have to try this. I am a Zerg player, so I don't use Nidus that often, though. Actually, I rarely use it. But as you can see, it's actually really good if you send an Overlord out, I guess. So, wow. His way, if he had scouted, if our Protoss player had scouted, I think he could have stopped it with by either having some stalkers out here, just to sort of get that extra defense, or even a cannon. But that's like wasted static structures, so they don't help you gain map control as much. But and that's, well, at least we're not giving up over here. Moonlight still has a chance. Yeah, we got more pylons going on, more bases being created. And more sentries being lost. No. Okay. That was a good force field there. Right. We got Link streaming this way up to the main. Is there a little... I think this is walled off properly. Should be. Completely walled off. He's just grabbing the Xel'Naga. Still has the option to send units this way though if he wants. I mean, he pretty much could if he just kept his Lings around here. Maybe he could even destroy this. Well, sentries would basically force field him out, so... Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, we got Spire going on over here. Spire means mutas, more than likely, because he's doing so well. Or else it would mean corruptors if we saw robotics, but as you saw, he took out the robotics. tafkap took out the robotics. And some more gateways. Still has this structure here. We got a little force to take out this. And tafkap's going to see this because it's on his creep and by there. He's going to rebuild his main. I mean, if you look at the population, 82 to 53, Zerg player has a significant lead, almost doubling the population of the Protoss player. And I'm guessing he's going to steamball the Protoss player, but we'll just have to see. And yeah, you never know. I've seen miracles happen where players down and they just come back, so it happens quite a lot too. So 2, 3. Oh, he's missing a guy on gas. Usually you want 3 probes on gas, unless he's just trying to. Well, he has oversaturation with his mineral line. But a good way to check is just clicking on your gas, as you see here. 2 there. What's this? Pylon above. I'm guessing he's going to use this to deny, or just to scout even, if he plays another natives. 2 robotics. Wow, we might see, well, I guess, robotics really isn't good against Muta, at least I can't think of it being good against Muta. But we'll see what happens. Here we go. Okay. Moonlight's gonna be losing some probes here. How will we respond, Moonlight? With stalkers? Is that enough stalkers? Well, we got sentries too. I forgot they attack air units as well as ground. Plus they have force fields. And, well, 2 different types of force fields. So, sentries are really good. Oh, this isn't good. Gotta be making some stalkers. Okay, that's how he's responding to, it looks like. He could make this right now. Does he want to? Taking those out. Upgrades coming up. Poor pylon. And then we got the wars going on here. It's like pylon versus broodlord. Or broodlord, what am I saying? Overlord. There we go. Muta. Oh, that's gonna hurt the population. Well, 78 to 106. I mean, we're still hanging on here, but how's the saturation going over here? He's got really good saturation at both bases, so he's definitely. Plus, he has his 3rd out, and an upgrade. That's the Carpus upgrade. So all ground air, just ground units. Yep, receive that upgrade. It'd be kind of nice if the air units receive the upgrade. But, where was it? There we go. So this is kind of the overview. 49 workers to 34. That is so many mutas. Just forcing mass stalker on our Protoss. I mean, right now, if I was a Zerg player, I'd be saturating. I would probably just be going for technology and worker count at this point, and keeping the Xel'Naga tower. And if I saw a push out, I mean, to counter this kind of army, Stalker Zealot army, you need to have roaches, you need to have lings, you need to have maybe banelings. And at this point, I think he's at layer tech. Yep, Hydra. and Infestor. I mean, he could get greedy right now, but you usually have to choose between Infestor and Hydra. That's a tough choice. That is always a tough choice for me, anyways. But for this, I mean, Hydra's just shred, so I would say Hydra, because you need to wait for the energy to upgrade for the Infestor, and you can see this is probably his big push, his comeback push. Moonlight's, if he can pull it off, that would be pretty cool. But how is the Zerg player going to take advantage of this? I mean, as a Zerg player, I mean, he'd probably go here, destroy the rest of this, force the army back. But if the army attacks, that actually might work out, because, well, look at all the spine crawlers. It's going to counter this a little bit, but I think he's going to need more than just mutas to stop it, and we're going to be making... Oh, as you can see, Zerglings, just what I thought. But, roaches would also be pretty cool, but I don't think he's been working so much on buildings, structures, but I don't think that's going to hurt him that much, because it looks like he has a lot of static structures, and these really aren't that static because they move around, but we'll see what happens. Oh, it's gonna hurt. I think this is a comeback push here. Oh, mutas and lings coming in to counter this. Oh, those are great force fields. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a close one. Got lots of mutas. And the mutas have no upgrades. The stalkers have 1/1 upgrades. Zealots have 1/1 upgrades. Zerglings have only... Wow, so the upgrades are on the Protoss side, but the numbers are on the Zerg side, and because of that, the Zerg player is going to win the fight, because Zealots cannot fight mutas. But are they going to take out the hatchery? Are we going to use the drones to attack? Oh, he's looks like he's fine. Tafkap is fine. Tafkap just cleared that army out, and the response for the Protoss is going to be, wow, 34 units. Does anyone see that up there? Whereas Zerg player has 120. So right now, if the Zerg player just spams units over here, he can steamroll. But I will continue casting this video just to see. Oops, did I do something here? Oh, okay. That was game. Alright. Well, was not a bad game, right? Let's go back here because that was interesting. Fast forward a little bit. There's just so many mutas. How many mutas? Yeah, the mutas really did. Too bad Zealots can't attack air. I think if you just would have laid off the Zealots and worked on Stalkers only, you might have been able to survive that. But then, yeah, this is how it ends. Okay, sort of missed this part here. Okay. Alright, and Tafkap looks like he's about to win it. You are so useless. Wow. That was Moonlight saying that, but Moonlight just lost, so I'm not sure why he says that he's useless. I mean, look at that. He just got all that. Huh. Well, good game. Hope you all liked the commentary, and we'll have to be making some more. Alright. See you guys. Peace.